Imagine a fighter who stakes everything on one electrifying moment, a moment so bold he paves his way to glory by wagering $1 million on a knockout. This isn't your everyday bet, it's a declaration of defiance against the norm. Tonight, in the ever-thrilling world of boxing, two warriors are set to redefine the meaning of risk and reward. One thrives on an unrestrained display of raw power, while the other is driven by an unyielding quest for redemption and the chance to silence every doubter along his journey. Their showdown transcends mere contest. It's an epic collision of ambition, legacy, and the pursuit of immortality in the squared circle. In one corner stands Romero, a fighter known as much for his relentless aggression as for his willingness to throw convention to the wind. Romero's career has been built on daring moves, fearless declarations, and a palpable confidence that radiates from every punch. His decision to bet everything on a knockout is not just a stunt, it's an affirmation of his belief that every ounce of power coursing through him is destined for moments of explosive brilliance. Romero isn't content with a run-of-the-mill victory. He's here to etch his name in the annals of boxing history by proving that his fury knows no limits. On the opposite side of the ring, Garcia steps up with a chip on his shoulder and a hunger for redemption that burns brighter than ever. Known for his astonishing speed and razor-sharp technique, Garcia's journey is one marked by setbacks and controversies, yet each challenge has only fueled his desire to come back stronger, faster, and smarter. His every movement in the ring speaks to a resolve to reclaim the spotlight and rewrite his narrative on his own terms. Picture the stage, the heart of New York City. Under the shimmering neon glow of Times Square, where every light tells a story of ambition and desire, the build-up to this fight has transformed into a cultural phenomenon. The city hums with anticipation as fans swarm the streets, their voices merging with the pulsating rhythm of urban life. This is more than a boxing match. It's a dramatic spectacle that captures the spirit of a metropolis that never sleeps, a gathering of people all united by a singular burning passion for glory. The energy is contagious, and every whispered rumor or bold prediction only adds to the intoxicating mix of suspense and electric expectancy. Romero's approach to this fight has been as unorthodox as it has been forceful. Moving up in the weight class was not seen as a setback but as a tactical advantage, an opportunity to embrace his sheer physicality without the crippling demands of extreme weight cuts. With fresh vigor and a promise that his power will only be amplified, Romero dismisses any doubts about diluting his punch's ferocity. Every aspect of his training echoes the sentiment that the extra weight is a gift, not a burden. Instead of draining his energy, this newfound strength allows him to engage his opponent at full throttle, unleashing a barrage of impactful blows that promise to end the fight in a decisive, thunderous moment. His words resonate like a rallying cry, a promise that come fight night, no challenge will be too daunting and no foe too formidable to silence with a single, devastating strike. Across the ring, Garcia carries a story of retribution and transformation that captivates and inspires. Once the subject of harsh criticism and overshadowed by past controversies, Garcia now emerges with a renewed focus, a man who has weathered the storms of public scrutiny and turned every setback into a stepping stone toward greatness. In his eyes burns not just the ambition to reclaim lost honor, but a fierce determination to prove to the world that every fall is an opportunity to rise higher. His swift, fluid style is a testament to countless hours of dedicated training, where every jab and counterpunch is meticulously honed to perfection. For Garcia, this fight is more than a contest of skill. It represents a personal renaissance where every move in the ring is imbued with the passion of someone determined to turn public perception on its head. The fire of his comeback is evident, not just in his rapid, sleek movements, but in the heartfelt declarations of intent that leave no doubt about his commitment to making history once again. Their rivalry isn't limited to the physical battleground. It has been cultivated through a series of intense encounters, both in the gym and on the mic. Past sparring sessions, offhand comments, and a relentless exchange of words have all added layers to the narrative, intensifying the anticipation for what's to come. Each fighter has, in his own way, used these verbal duels as a means to psych out his opponent, laying psychological traps even before the first bell sounds. The history between them, riddled with past clashes and lingering challenges, builds an undercurrent of tension that transforms this bout into more than just an athletic competition. It becomes a test of mental fortitude and the art of intimidation. The subtle yet cutting remarks exchanged in pre-fight interviews and press conferences have only increased the stakes, making it clear that this night will be defined by both spectacular physical prowess and the relentless battle for psychological dominance. Stepping back, the perspective of insiders provides yet another intriguing layer to this mounting drama. Promoters, analysts, and boxing legends alike have weighed in on the significance of this matchup, each offering insights that extend far beyond the ring. Eddie Hearn, a name synonymous with major boxing spectacles, has emphasized that this fight is set to be a milestone, not only for the fighters involved but for the sport as a whole. In his view, the contrasting narratives of pure, unfiltered power and unstoppable determination create the perfect storm for an unforgettable event. Likewise, voices such as Oscar de la Hoya have signaled that we are on the brink of witnessing a historic collision, one that possesses the potential to redefine the future of boxing. The consensus among the experts is clear. Beyond the dazzling array of technical skills and the well-timed counters, the essence of this encounter lies in its ability to capture the raw emotion and ambivalence of human ambition. As predictions begin to fly in every direction, the debate continues. Can Romero's brute strength create a knockout shockwave that leaves his opponent reeling in the early rounds, or will Garcia's exceptional speed and precision carve through the opposition with surgical accuracy? Analysts are split in their opinions, each scenario painted as vividly as a masterful work of art. Some assert that a single explosive moment could decide the fate of this bout, a scenario where a perfectly timed blow from Romero ends the contest before it truly begins. Others argue that Garcia's sophisticated combination of counters and rapid-fire attacks might neutralize the raw power of his adversary, capturing the fight in a display of unparalleled technical brilliance. With so many variables in play, the uncertainty is an intrinsic part of the allure. Every conjecture, every hot take, increases the intoxicating tension, leaving the audience on a constant edge of their seats as they speculated over which outcome is most likely. Beyond the promise of entertainment and athletic achievement, the significance of this fight runs much deeper. For Romero, it is an opportunity to shatter the constraints of his past and prove that evolution in boxing isn't restricted by division or tradition. With every powerful strike and every unyielding forward march toward victory, he hopes to assert that his true strength, not merely confined to one weight class, can dominate regardless of the challenge. This is his moment to dispel any lingering doubts, to show that his progression to a higher division was not an act of desperation but a calculated move to maximize his natural gifts. His journey is one of transformation, a narrative that transforms perceived limitations into indisputable advantages, making his every punch a tangible reminder of his extraordinary ambition. For Garcia, the stakes are equally profound. His narrative of redemption is something that resonates with anyone who has ever had to pick themselves up after a fall. The scars of past controversies may still mar his public image, but they are now badges of honor, symbols of a relentless spirit that refuses to be defined by mistakes. Every swift, calculated movement in the ring is a meticulously rehearsed chapter in his story of resurgence. It is a direct repudiation of the rumors and misconceptions that threatened to eclipse his talent. Garcia's mission is not just to secure a win, but to capture the hearts of fans and critics alike by demonstrating that a comeback is real, raw, and utterly unstoppable when driven by unyielding determination. His eyes are set not just on the prize but on restoring the belief in his abilities, inviting the world to witness the dramatic turning of a page in a saga filled with both brilliance and trial. Over the past weeks, discussions around this fight have surged across social media and the sports news cycle, igniting passionate debates and fervent predictions. Fans from every corner of the globe have found themselves irresistibly drawn to the narrative, a story of two men with contrasting styles and shared ambitions facing off in a collision destined to captivate and inspire. This isn't just another match on the calendar. It is a symbol of hope and resilience, a representation of the battles we all fight, both on and off the stage. The blend of high drama, larger-than-life personalities, and the promise of breathtaking action creates an atmosphere where every second feels laden with potential. It's a living, breathing testament to the fact that boxing, at its very core, is a sport where every twist of fate is a reminder of the unpredictable nature of life itself. The business side of this event further ensures that the stakes are sky-high on every level. Promoters recognize that the powers at play extend beyond the ring and into the realm of global spectacle. Boxing today is as much about riveting narratives and magnetic personalities as it is about skill and technique. This fight represents a unique convergence where athletic prowess meets storytelling on an epic scale, a night when viewers from across the world will bear witness to a performance that promises both jaw-dropping action and soul-stirring drama. Pay-per-view numbers are expected to soar, not merely because of the skill on display, but because the fight encapsulates the very essence of what draws us to sports: the raw unpredictability, the moments of brilliance that seem to defy logic, and the ever-present hope that one singular moment can change everything. In the weeks leading up to fight night, both Romero and Garcia have been honing not just their physical capabilities but also their mental fortitude. There is a sense that the preparation transcends the technical and ventures deep into the realm of psychological warfare. Both fighters know that the battle will test every part of their being, their endurance, their wits, and their courage. In quiet moments away from the glare of the public eye, they reflect on their journeys. Romero remembers every grueling training session and every setback that has only fueled his drive, while Garcia revisits the painful echoes of his past missteps with a determination to transform them into the stepping stones of a triumphant future. In their respective quiet moments, each strike in their training session becomes a metaphor for the battles they have fought and the challengers they are prepared to overcome, building a narrative that is as much about inner strength as it is about physical power. When that decisive bell rings on fight night, it won't simply be the start of another bout, it will be the beginning of an epic saga unfolding in real time. Every punch will tell a story, every counter an echo of a long, hard-fought journey. The collision of their distinct styles in front of thousands of onlookers and millions of broadcast viewers will be a testament not only to the art of boxing but also to the raw human spirit that propels each fighter to transcend perceived boundaries. It is in these charged moments that the true essence of boxing comes alive. The moments where time seems to almost stand still, and every second pulses with the promise of history in the making. As the final countdown nears, the stakes couldn't be higher. Romero's unfiltered power and his unapologetic boldness face off against Garcia's lightning-fast counters and heartfelt quest for vindication. Which moment will define this night? Will it be the thunder of a single knockout blow, or the cumulative impact of a tactical masterclass that leaves the audience in awe? The contrasting philosophies of these two fighters have set the stage for a confrontation that transcends the physical act of fighting. It is a collision of ideals, of raw determination against measured strategy, and of unyielding self-belief against the ghosts of past failures. In the end, this fight isn't just about what happens in the ringside arena. It's about how each fighter embraces their destiny and cements their legacy through acts that resonate far beyond the sport. Romero is determined to show that his evolution as a fighter has given him a power that is relentless and all-encompassing, a power that demands respect and leaves no room for compromise. Garcia, on the other hand, is on a mission to prove that every setback can be transformed into the catalyst for a legendary comeback, a comeback that redefines what it means to fight not just for victory, but for honor and redemption. So as the pre-fight air buzzes with speculation and every corner of the boxing world waits with bated breath, the ultimate question remains: will Romero's raw, unbridled force overpower Garcia's sharp and calculated technique? Could a single, decisive blow be the turning point, or will the contest evolve into a grueling demonstration of endurance, skill, and sheer willpower? The beauty of this encounter lies in its sheer unpredictability. Each second brims with possibility, challenging fans to wager their predictions on which fighter will rise above the rest and etch their moment into boxing folklore. Before the final whistle of this build-up sounds and the fighters step into the light of the arena, consider what this match means on a larger canvas. It is a celebration of the human spirit, a display of resilience in the face of adversity, and a reminder that every challenge is an opportunity for greatness, no matter how insurmountable it might seem at first glance. The narrative of this fight is woven from threads of personal ambition, fierce determination, and the enduring desire to prove oneself under the most intense pressure imaginable. Now, as you prepare to witness what might be the defining bout of the year, the conversation is far from over. I invite you to share your thoughts. Will Garcia's blistering speed and precise counters ultimately dismantle the fearsome might of Romero, or is there a knockout moment on the horizon that will silence all doubts in an instant? Your predictions add to the excitement and help shape the ongoing legacy of these fighters. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any of our in-depth coverage or exclusive updates as fight night approaches. This is more than just a wrestling of fists, it's a powerful exchange of ambition, passion, and the very essence of what makes boxing a spectacle like no other. Tonight, as history beckons and every punch carries the weight of years of hard work and innumerable sacrifices, the journey of these two fighters will unfold in real time. Get ready to witness an extraordinary battle where every moment counts, where the roar of the crowd is matched only by the pounding of hearts, and where the future of boxing could very well be rewritten in one breathtaking, unforgettable night.